What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with another episode of the Alphabet Series, episode 23. Sneaky nice. We are 18-4 in this series, and we got the Patriots up the bat. Oh my goodness gracious! I got this boy Drake May holding on to the ball way too long before he throws it. Like it's insane. Nah, I'm kidding. But we got the Patriots at the bat. Now, the Patriots got pieces, but they're not the greatest team. But they got pieces. You know, they got some guys here and there on offense, some guys here and there on defense. If you utilize them properly, you can do some damage. You can get some dubs. It's just when you start getting into the I didn't even think I caught that. When you start getting into the upper echelon of rankings, I don't know if this is the best team if you don't know how to utilize them properly. Because even if you lose, because you're gonna lose, But even if you lose, you still can. If you utilize a team to a certain degree, you can still stay in the game and give yourself a chance to win. You're just not gonna win all the time. As we get our first touchdown of the game and the first touchdown of the contest, taking a 7-3 lead, I will take that. This opponent was pretty much but we're in that territory where people are practically unstoppable. Like it really is challenging to stop people, especially when they catch stuff like that. Like it's just really tough. Our opponent has the Packers. A lot of Packers lately in these last three or four videos. I think I played with them. I think my opponent before I played with the Packers had the Packers, and now we got the Packers in this game. So, shout out to the Chiefs. Shout out to Wisconsin. I love Wisconsin. Why? Because the capital of Wisconsin is my middle name. He made our opponent scores on that drive right before the half. We tried to get something there, but that was a drop by Douglas, I believe, who's actually not a bad quarterback. I mean, not quarterback, not a bad receiver. He's actually pretty good. He's actually had a decent year, low key. He's just not a guy that super stands out. He just not fantastic yet, so people don't talk about him. But he actually low key had a pretty good year. Halftime. Down 3 halftime, we got the ball. Of course, getting the ball at half is always pretty much paramount for me. Well, I'm not going to say it's paramount. I'm going to say it's something that I like. I will say that we get some good runs with Ramondre Stevenson, man. I remember the first game of the year, last year, I had him in fantasy. He looked good. I'm like, all right, Ramondre, he back. And then things got a little topsy-turvy. 4th down and 5. I feel like I had to go for this because I just felt like I couldn't stop this guy, not with this team. That's the thing. Like, it's not always like that. Some people are so unstoppable, even though it is the kid. Look at this right here. Somebody get him. Nobody gets him. He goes all the way. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. But then we go right back at him, man. Right back, man. Let's go. Got him. It's your boy. Yes, sir, man. Going right back with the score. My goodness gracious, man. What a turn of events right there with those last 2 plays. My goodness. But yeah, like what I was saying is that not that people, it is that people are good, but sometimes you pick a team that just don't have great defense. Like Panthers, Patriots, these teams, they don't have that good of a defense. I think we played the Raiders next. I'm not sure. I forget. That's another team that defense is not the best. They got Mason Crosby. So they can make a little noise here and there. Now, when you play with a team like the Ravens, who for some reason has like the best defense in the game, like the Ravens and the Eagles, it seems like. So now when you play against those type of teams, like if I use the Eagles all the time, my record would be kind of wild. If I use it, look at that, I almost had the pick right there. When you drop those type of picks, man, oh my goodness, this sucks because now it gives your opponent another opportunity to score. Like sometimes you just don't catch people, especially when you play with these type of teams that he runs it in right here for the touchdown. When you play with these type of teams, sometimes you just don't catch people slipping. So when they do slip, you want to capitalize on it. When you don't, man, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to scream when I didn't get that interception, man. I was really here going through it. All right, so we're down 3. A minute and some change left. We got to come down here and get a score. We hit Gibson right there. Gibson is another tool that you can utilize. Gibson on the left hand side again on the screen. And I'm like, man, let's just utilize them. I don't mind running a little bit of clock here because people can come down and score fairly easily. But at the same time, I am trying to use some clock management, specifically when the clock gets under 40 seconds. Because that time can go by quick, and you got to be careful. First down and goal, We don't see anything open, so we run to the right. We thought we had something open right there. It looked like a touchdown, but he didn't catch it. Didn't even try. What's going on? Gibson, can we sneak him in there? No. Third down and goal. Let's see what we got here. We want to go to the tight end over the middle, but if that's not working, we got a touchdown. Woo-hoo. Sneaky nice. Snuck that one in there. Another heave before the game's over with, and we have another victory. We are 19-4. I don't know how, but we are 19-4. This is incredible. I don't even know how we're even doing this. This game right here, specifically to sum this game up, he kicked the field goal, and that sealed his fate. That's just how unstoppable both of us were. There was no punts in this game. No, he didn't punt. I didn't punt. It was just pure scoring from both opponents. He happened to kick a field goal. That was his mistake. And that's how some of these. I know that sounds wild. But that's how some of these games go. You know, it's hard. It's hard to stop people. When you get to a certain level, it's hard to stop people. You know what? He went 11 for 18. I went 13 for 17. Just 120.1 QB rating. We 129.8, something like that. 149 yards rushing with Stevenson. A balanced attack, and still only won by 4. Like, just imagine if I threw an interception, and then he wins. Like I know it sounds crazy. I know how it sounds, but this is just how it is. So this is where we're at as of right now. I don't think we're going to be playing any more guys. Well, we might play a guy here and there that's kind of easy, but from here on out, you know, it's you got to stay on business. Your boy.